the other one.
This game assesses how all of our guests are perceived by the general public. All you need to do is guess who the public picked in each category. How did that go, John?
Well, Sarah, these are people who stopped and spoke to me in the street. I am me, and I wouldn't do that.
That's true. OK, so both teams play this game, and remember, it's not what you think, it's what the public think about you. The clue is airport, and we asked the focus group, who would you least like to be stuck on a flight with?
Out of us six?
Out of any of you six. It could be any of you, including, obviously, yourself.
I mean, this has the potential to be hurtful.
I think...
Well, now we know a little bit more about Rachel.
So, Darren Steve, what are you thinking?
I've got lots of children, and that I would say, is one of the things that people hate about flying. So if they associate me with having kids, they might go, I wouldn't want to sit next to him because he'll be sat with his kids, so...
That's not the reason they wouldn't want to sit next to you.
Darren, you good on a flight? Do you like flying?
Yeah, I'm a hoot on a flight. Honestly, I know we're all supposed to say sort of like negative things about ourselves on flights, but I'm a delight.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I drink too much.
Are you the sort of geezer who puts his chair back straight away?
Yeah, I think about it and go, it's fine. They're lovely.
Alan, how do you think you're perceived by the public?
I dread to think I'm not confident here at all. I'm really feeling pessimistic, Sarah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow, OK. I've not seen you like this before. I've really...
Now that I think about it, Alan, it might be me or you. Everybody else is really nice.
Kiwi, what's the worst trip you've ever been on?
Oh, I went on a girls' holiday when I was about 24, and it was 2 weeks for £200. All inclusive. It was so bad. I was playing in the sea, and you could probably still see the sky. I lacerated my hand on a rock. So I just bought some iodine and poured it into the wound, and then sellotaped it together, because every time I moved my hand, it popped open. And then I went to the water park the next day.
Oh, my God.
And it was great, except I had to keep my hand dry and straight. But it meant on all the pictures I was basically doing a Nazi salute. It's healed lovely, though. It's the best healed scar I've got. Yeah, so I thoroughly recommend sellotape.
I thoroughly recommend travel insurance.
And that's the sort of conversation you can expect from Alan.
Yeah, my chances are plummeting.
So, Alex, do you have any habits that might annoy people around you on a plane?
I don't know, I'm not allowed to sit near to an exit.
Really?
I think I'm slightly worried that people might not want to sit next to me on a flight because they're worried they might have to help me off the plane in an emergency.
That is a lot of pressure, that seat, though. I've sat in that seat a few times. When they come up, they give you a little chat first, don't they? Are you able and willing? Are you willing to open this door in an emergency? Who's not willing? Who's the guy who's going, but you'll all burn?
Noise on flights is people who take their shoes and socks off. Now, look, if you want to slip off a shoe, maybe crack on. But if you go with the socks as well, like I had it on a flight back from Vegas and I was hungover as anything, and the geezer next to me took his shoes and socks off. So I kind of, like, looked at him a little bit disgusted and just thought, fuck it, I took my whole leg off. So there you go, have a limb next to you. See how you like it.
I'm going to ask both of our teams to lock in a guess. Who do you think our focus group thinks will be the worst person to sit next to on an aeroplane?
I think I've got quite a stern face, so I'd like to throw myself in the mix. And also, I think I give off the vibe of someone who sweats, because I do. So I think it's possible it would be me.
So do you guys agree that it's going to be her?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with Kiri. She's prepared to take... I mean,
OK, so you think it's going to be Kiri. And then what about Darren's team? Who do you think it's going to be?
Alan, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Alan. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with Alan.
As you can see on John's graph, who would they least like to be stuck on a flight with? Kiri and Darren, draw at 10.
I'll take that.
All right, that's all right.
OK, so you're down there. Next, we have, with 15%, Alex
Me and
or
you
Rachel. The next, with 17.5%, Alan. But
Unbelievable.
I can tell you that a whopping 32.5% of people wouldn't like to be on a plane with Jason Manford.
It's the kids. It's the kids.
Blame the kids.
Okay.
Hang on.
They're saying they didn't mention the kids.